Well, hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Road to Vostok. Welcome back to the AK-12 platform. Welcome back to 545. Welcome back to bloodstains on our hoodie. These aren't our bloodstains either. Shameless screenshot. Let's go ahead and go over what needs to be done today. We could go get the cat and trade them for a bunch of goodies. We could keep them alive until Gunsmith comes, and that's a big trade there. Honestly, we should go questing. We should go to the village first and foremost and attempt to knock out several quests. It's 0420 in the morning. Nice. Let's go get a slew of items. Chiefly food and water. Pears are always good. All of this is good stuff. The AK, the most recognizable and widely considered the greatest assault rifle. Well, it's not really the greatest rifle ever made. Up for debate. But widely regarded as the greatest individual weapon ever made. Also widely regarded as the best and most reliable. Not just the best, but the most reliable. Who could forget? Who could forget that? Now, let me know what you think about that statement down below. Let me know if let me know what you think the single greatest individual carbine and or rifle is. What do you think? What do you think about that? All right. Well, unfortunately for us, we've got about another half hour before sunrise, and I personally don't want to hang around too much at nighttime, so I'm going to go ahead and kick it into high gear and get us over the bridge, over the river and through the woods to the village where the generalist is anxiously awaiting our arrival. We did really good work in the last part, getting not only this awesome AK-12 platform. It's the first time we've ever used it, but also going to terminal on an empty stomach, surviving Vostok. Sort of, we woke up scared and alone in the Finnish countryside, under the shadow of the artillery emplacements. Much like a run in the Forever Winter, we were outmanned, or yeah, I guess you would say outmanned, outgunned, but not outsmarted. No, never outsmarted. Forever Winter. We're gonna do an episode on Forever Winter coming up. It's not something I want to keep on the channel because it's difficult to play, especially solo, and it's not super duper. The gameplay is not super duper fun, but the environments are so fucking cool. I would be kicking myself if we didn't do something on the channel regarding the Forever Winter. So I figured what we would do is do a map to map kind of experience. I do not remember the tunnel layouts, so that's going to be fun for us to figure out together. It's actually probably going to suck. But I play as Mask Man. I've got like a ridiculously high level Mask Man, and I don't play with anybody else. So I'll have to play that. Part of when I was playing the Forever Winter, I was also playing Zomboid really heavily. It was towards the and I've taken a little bit of a hiatus from Zomboid, just a little one, at least until the next update. But yeah, I played the Forever Winter quite a lot, and I had done and seen just about everything there was to do and see in it. The gameplay loop gets really repetitive, and there's only so much you can go, wow, this environment's really cool, before you're like, okay, what the fuck? You know, like, where's this going? Unfortunately, and that's kind of the point I got to. I had burnt myself out just running the absolute piss out of it, but it was good, and the lore is so unbelievably dense. It's fantastic. But it had inspired me to start sewing, which I know might sound weird. Like, what the fuck do you mean you started sewing? No, I did. I really did.
No niin, homma paketissa.
I started sewing.
No niin, homma paketissa.
As a way to
Kappas vai, selvisit vielä hengissä.
not only just get better at the skill in general, which now I'm a very confident sewer, but also because of the game, like the struggle against nature, against an unstoppable force like that, it just really set well with me, and man, I definitely learned a lot of valuable skills as a result.
Kaupat tehtiin. No, katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein löytyy.
I'm gonna try to... Okay, that's perfect. Alright, so we got a freezer. We're going to drink this soda. And eat these tomatoes and eat all these goodies and get our health looking right. Oh yeah, we're taking care of ourselves one bite at a time. We're taking a bite out of hunger. All right, how's that look? Hydration's still a little down, but not too bad. Sweet. Now we are doing fantastic, and it is 06:30 in the morning. We're gonna go on a run. See what we can get into. I suppose we could start here, as per usual, in the garages. See what we've got. Not often a ton of things spawn here, but enough to make us look. Now, we did say in the last part that we wanted to really emphasize the survival. And you see, I'm not carrying around just hundreds of kilos worth of food and bev. We actually don't have a very good store of food and bev. So that's what we're going to work on in this part, is getting our food stores up so we can maintain the recommended DV, which is 2,000 calories for the very average adult. We, on the other hand, we could probably eat about 3,000 calories a day with the amount of running we're doing and still be hungry. I don't know if any of you have ever done strenuous physical activity for days at a time, or perhaps some of you are former military or first responder, anything where you've had to be up and at 'em for 24 hours or more, up to 96 hours at a time, where you're just running ragged, running your body at full throttle for an extended period of time. It's quite difficult, and we're gonna go meet him before he runs up on us, because if yeah, here he comes. Okay, he did dip out the back of his structure. These fucking bandits have been squirrely lately, like Wile E. Coyote style, setting traps for me, and I don't have it in me to get fucking smoked by a bandit running up on us. So we're gonna be really careful while pursuing him, and we're actually gonna go back out the side here, which is the back and see if we can't shoot him. I don't see him. Oh yeah, but you know, if you've ever done like a field exercise, or perhaps you have been overseas and spent a oh, yep, that's perhaps you've been overseas and spent a considerable amount of time on patrol. You can eat your weight in food sometimes, especially for me, particularly following a long and or extended or modified ruck march. I ate extremely high-calorie meals following things like that. Give me that. All right. So, I guess the AI is just a little bit more awake than we've been used to them being, and that's all right. That's all right. We just have to be conscientious. I struggle so much. I love using that word, but I feel like recently I've gone a little fucking stupid, and I can't enunciate it at all, for one reason or another. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know. I think I am running myself ragged. Okie dokie. So the peanuts are good. They're a good quick snack, but the problem with them is that they fucking drop your hydration by 5, and that's something that we can't always afford to do. All right, moving over here. What does he have? PM5 and a can of meat. Very good. I don't know why I picked that up, actually. We don't need that. To the wolves with thee. To the wolves. Alright, so clear right, clear left, open the door. Moving interior. About to throw the funny switch back on. Alright. Well, it's going about as good as it looks. Not finding a fucking thing. Bomb on the ground. See, I've never experienced... You know what? I'm not going to put that juju out in the air. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not putting that evil out into the world. Alright. Well, kind of a bust. Frankly. Kind of a bust. Let's get moving. Go hit the yellow structure. Sometimes it's got goodies in it. Oftentimes it has a bandit in it, or two. It's very hit or miss on whether or not we're going to encounter a nefarious ne'er-do-well. Dastardly bastard. Dependent on what we see, let's hit him from the front here. Listen. You know that listening only does so much when they're sitting still. We can start picking up books for the other quest, the doctor's quest. Even though we don't get anything for it in return, we do get our taxes sliced, which these motherfuckers are some of the most taxing sons of bitches I've ever met. Up there, just Just right alongside the likes of Sidrovich. Take this 9 with us. All right. Welcome to Road to Vostok. Welcome to the most painfully intense CQB simulator I've played in recent memory. I've talked about CQB over the course of this channel's history several times. CQB fucking sucks. It's a good way to get dead, and it's unless you have, even with the greatest advantage you can think of, even with everything working in your favor, you are still at risk. Extreme risk of grievous wounding, grave injuries, etc., etc. There's some juice and a Glock on the ground. How lucky. There's a shooter upstairs, or just outside. I can't tell. Could be back here too, I suppose. They do like to hide back here in the sauna, making this one of the most dangerous areas for CQB as well. Doesn't matter if you do everything perfect, you can still get fucking shot. Bad guy can get a lucky shot on you, and then you have a sucking chest wound, and you can't fucking breathe, or you just got an artery hit, and now you're useless. It's crazy how quickly shit can go from fine to fucked up. I mean, it's like it truly is fine to fucked up in a millisecond. Okie dokie. I'm gonna grab one of these yeasts just because they have them here. My ultimate goal for Vostok this go around is to try to get the big what was I going to do? I was going to say try to get the big money. That's not actually what we want to do. We want to start our moonshine operation, or our killdew operation. That's what we want to do. That should be essentially all the money in the world. There's a shooter up high. Yeah, you fucking asshole. All these dudes are... These guys are lunatics, man. All right. Not too shabby. There's rarely anything in these fucking wooden crates, man. All this space for loot. There's just not a lot of it. Not a lot of it at all. All right. Okay, last one. This is usually the sketchy one, too. Alright. Very good. Very good indeed. Another clean sweep, another clean house. It's 8:35 in the morning. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bandits are dying, and we're finding snooze. It's all is well in Vostok today. All is well. I thought I heard footsteps of someone other than me, and I know it's not Sasquatch. We talked in one of the other parts about how, you know, the dev does want this to be a grounded experience, and they've done a very good job of keeping it that way and not falling into some of the traps. I feel like a lot of people are trying to ride the wave of trying to make like a stalker-based extraction shooter experience with the monster. Like there's what is it? A Strange Light, or I'm not even sure what it's called. There's a game coming out that's supposed to allow the player to play as both hunter and hunted, like mutant and soldier. It's just Dying Light. That's a zombie game. What am I thinking of? What is this thing called? I don't remember. But Beautiful Light. That's what it is. But you know, it kind of falls flat on its face, and GTFO is the best example of one that was really cool, but you just can't play it solo. I guess it would be the Hunt Showdown bandwagon, because that's like the quintessential monster extraction shooter, right? Oh, shit. Okay. Down there by our cabin. He's a little too close to our property. Alright, I'm gonna get up here in hard cover here at the boulder. Can't see this fucking guy. Okay, he's moved well over to the left. That's good for us. Okay, he's still up. Fuck me. Is he still up? Yeah, motherfucker. God damn it. Well, it wasn't lethal, and that's what matters. We have to keep telling ourselves that. Son of a bitch, dude. I want to put 2 feet in his chest. What did he shoot us with, too? A Glock? It would be a fucking Glock, wouldn't it? Let's... Oh my god. Let's reset this and go around again. Have another go at it, as they say. This is a kind of a slower episode, but we do have to build. We have to build on... Oh, yes, we can take all this with us. Sorry, but you guys are getting cleared out. I'm taking all this. I'm taking everything. The only thing I'm leaving behind is the bed. I'm even taking the painting off the wall. It's going to be real fucking sad in here. Alright, I'm going to pack a mag. Switch our mag over and then top this one off, and then we'll hit the road. Alright. And we'll just go back up and around. We're really focusing on building our food and water stores. And instead of just hoarding food and water like we have been doing, what I want to do is kind of make it a point, like once every several in-game days, to go out and hunt for food and water, right? I think we're playing this. We're really extending our days in Vostok, which is not. I don't think the purpose of this game. I don't think that's what we need to be doing. And what I mean by extending our days is we're really utilizing from sunup to sundown all of the day. We're not sleeping through the day. Or sleeping when we don't have something to do. We really need to focus on getting what we need, going to our shelter, and living in our shelter, essentially, which I know is not good for gameplay. So we're not going to do, like, nothing crazy. We're not just going to sit for days at a time indoors. But we do need to utilize sleeping once per day, at least. And, you know, and not going for more than we can handle. Not collecting more than we can feasibly use. You know, I hope that makes sense. Coffee filter, that's great. Nice. Alright. Cool. Hopefully we find coffee and we can go ahead and knock that quest out. That would be fantabulous. Fantabulous. I'll take these 223s. Gladly. Take as many 223 rounds as you want to give me. And 545. Give me as much as you can. It's funny how our ammo preference has shifted just based on what we find first. I mean, it really is, you know, it doesn't really matter what weapon system you find first, as long as it's above 50% and you can find ammo for it and sustain it. Like, we would have never used the AK platform had we not found a magazine immediately. Or not the AK platform, but not use the 545 AK-12 platform had we not found that magazine. And with 545 in it, you know, by the grace of fucking God there. And take all this for selling. It's a bunch of good selling stuff here. We will drop that stuff if we find quest items or anything like that. Just in the interest of... Wait, what day is it? It's still cat day. I was making sure it's not Punisher day and I'm running around like a loon. There is a lot of chatter about how to get him to spawn. We did not get him to spawn in either of our last two playthroughs. He is a fucking ghost. So we got him to spawn that one time in our standard playthrough in Punish the Punisher, and that was it. Unfortunately for us. So what people are saying is that get the classroom key and go in and out of the classroom over and over again until you can force him to spawn. Now, as good as that sounds, I attempted that on the outpost map utilizing the tent, and I even waited 5 minutes each time. I did that probably 30 times, and I had no sight of him. And I waited the 5 minutes because apparently there's a 5-minute timer for upon entering a map for whether or not an event will spawn. So you could, you know, bounce in and out 200 times, and maybe 30 of those times you were going to encounter an event. But since you went in and out instead of waiting, you do lose the event. So it's better to just be patient and hang out, even though it's hard to do. It really is, especially when you know, you're anxiously awaiting their arrival. Punisher is apparently a rightio pain in the ass to deal with, and we fought him at night on Outpost the first time, and the story I tell is trying to, like, when we encountered him, at first I thought that the police van, because I didn't read the quest line, we hadn't unlocked Gunsmith yet. I don't think so. I don't think we had unlocked him. Maybe we did, but we had I had assumed that they were like dropping off a like a package or something, like it was a helpful event, not a fucking kill team coming after us. And we just took cover in one of the field artillery emplacements and lit them up. He was a tough dude to smoke, for sure. Definitely has a larger health pool. All right. We have the cooking book? Yeah, we do have the cooking book. We need the other 3, which we'll find eventually. I'm going to use this to heal. All right. I see nobody. Let's check in here. All right. Doing good. Doing good. Pretty clear village run so far. Nothing too crazy going on. Hopefully we keep everybody at fucking arm's length. I tell you what, I don't want to be up in people's faces. Let's go hit the yellow structure and then do our loop around like we do. That seems to be the most effective route. Just being... The slower we move, the better, the safer we're going to be. Oh, Christ alive. That actually made my heart sink. This is not the position I want to be in. I like having the ball in our court where we are the ones choosing when to engage. I do not like being engaged and then having to play Where's the Spider with the bunch of fucking angry bandits. I don't hear any footsteps or anything. What's our, are we on full? Alright, now we're on full. I want to keep us on full when we're moving through these structures, just in case. I'm going to take a breather here, eat some tuna. And then we'll move down to the generalist and get this stuff sold and whatnot. I'm not totally comfortable about crossing this big LDA here. We might dip out the back instead. Yeah, we're going to dip out the back. And we're actually going to run to the generalist first. Hopefully avoiding a ton of bullshit by taking this route. It's nerve-wracking when you... I've definitely gotten more used to Vostok's incredible sound design when it comes to the weapons. It's loud, and I play with the volume up, and I've tried to adjust it several times. It's just the volume is really fucking loud. The gunshots are really snappy when you're getting shot at. It's genuinely terrifying. It is full of suspense. I mean, absolutely fucking chock full of suspense. Alright, let's put this MP5 over here and hopefully get a big item from Generalist. He doesn't have a ton of stuff for our for the amount of shit that we have. Do we have anything to turn in for him? No, still waiting on deodorant and whatnot. Alright. Let us see. Can't turn that in though. What that?
Oikein paljon kiitoksia.
Alright. And what we'll do is leave... Oh, shit. We'll leave our weapons over here, the ones that we've acquired, so we can turn these in later. For the big money. For the big money. I'm going to take a minute to organize this. Not perfectly, but definitely enough. Alright, awesome. So we have a little bit of space to work with. Definitely some stuff to see. Or definitely room to pick things up. We see fit. Let's make our way over to the infamous 3 houses. I was kind of hoping... Actually, I want to check some of this stuff. What do we have? We've got the duct tape... We've got duct tape and the nails for the generalist quest. Maybe we could kind of hone in on this, or home in on this area for a while in order to find lumber, because I know there's a guaranteed spawn in here. Not guaranteed, but there's a good chance of it spawning here versus other locations. We definitely find lumber here and on the highway behind the Kala Market more often than most places. Alright, pushing up into yellow. Okay. So a rifle sitting there. That's interesting. A ton of shit spawned on the ground here. There's a shotgun there. All right. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Well. Not too shabby. We don't really need any of this stuff, though. Not necessarily. I take the pea soup with me. Some mosa in a decent condition. The problem is that it shoots 7.62 by 54R, which is just about fucking impossible to find in large quantities. I have found it in large quantities. Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god. You motherfucker. That's some real son of a bitch behavior right there, guy. That is some real fucking son of a bitch behavior. That's insanity. That dude crept up on us like a little fucking weasel, like a little cockroach. Holy shit, that scared me. Definitely unexpected to turn the corner and get fired on close range like that. clear the rest of this real quick. Alright, let's go clear the two rooms most likely to have an enemy in them. Alright. Well, it stands to show that Vostok is never safe. Not even in its safest, most comfortable feeling moments, you're never safe. And you are one big walking target. You're constantly outgunned and well, maybe not outgunned. I mean, we're pretty fine in the weapons department, but we're definitely outmanned constantly. We are constantly under threat of violence. They wish to do us harm. They do. It's an RK in there, and a Kukuro, and a fishing vest. This dude was a G. The coolest thing about the fishing vest, if you're unfamiliar, during the early days of the global war on terror, a lot of SF dudes, particularly like ODA SF dudes, would wear... there's a shooter over here somewhere. There he is. Fucking asshole. Particularly your Green Berets would wear fishing vests. And you see him carrying the stock slick MP5 and the fishing vest. It's one of the most iconic looks of the early days of the global war on terror. It's good stuff. Very good stuff indeed. Some people call it the Banana Republic vest. But anyways, that's all I can think of when I'm wearing the fishing vest or equipping it is how fucking badass. How badass are we? It's funny too. They all have a very similar look. The like the 01 through 06 operators from back in the day. They all look like dads. I mean, definitely, very very stereotypical 90s dad looks, but they're all clean shaven with buzz cuts, short hair, some balding, dark shades, and then the sandy white beige head to toe. And the rifles and whatnot from those early days of the conflict, and those weapon setups are, I mean, they're so iconic, and they're so functional that we're seeing a massive resurgence today in those, like the Gordy style carbine, the Car 15 or the XM177. A lot of reproductions are coming out, like pre-made reproductions, and I can't remember the name of the company that does that. But there are pre-made reproductions, and then you see people, utilizing the sorry, I was listening for the pitter-patter. Utilizing those early special operations kits, because they just fucking work and they don't quit. So we in the military world, you see different things, right? Different trends, but you also see staples, things that work and that never really get changed. And in recent years, especially like in the operator sphere of things, people have started reverting back to less is more, which is a principle that's kind of consistently existed. But you see a lot of either, how do I say? We went from an era where there wasn't a lot available, right, and creativity kind of ruled, to an era where everything absolutely everything was available, and there was something for everything. There was a piece of equipment or a piece of cordage or a piece of fucking whatever, a clip for everything. And then you see these, these modern, like slick kits and modern slick rifles and shit coming back because people are starting to realize again, or starting to they're just starting to realize that less is more, and it still works just as good as whatever else. Like the old school loadouts are becoming more popular again. This is what I was trying to say. Alright, let's do some trading. What you got? You actually have nothing I want. Absolutely nothing. But we do have a quest to turn in for you. Get this out of the way. Very good. We need to find this antiseptic and antibiotics coming up. No, we'll get on that as soon as possible. Actually, I do want this chair. How about a... No, you won't do that, huh? Shit. How about an energy powder? What did we have? Didn't we have some... Oh, yeah, we have all this. So we could get rid of a lot of our 9s and peanuts.
Ei kaikki taudit ole kuolemaksi.
And 1 cold medicine.
Ja homma toimii kuin junan vessa.
Okay, perfect.
Toivotaan, että näillä pärjää.
So the reason we do that is because those... what the hell? What the hell? Come on, brain. Think. Observer monk. Think. 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 The table will come in handy when we're laying stuff out. That's why we want those. So we have a place for our weapons. All right. Rock on. Rock on indeed. Let's set some... Oh, yeah. We have all this to work with. Fun, fun, fun. Let's dump our ammo as per usual. Dump all of our ammo. Where are our 9s? We got rid of them. Yes, we did. All right. Now it is time for the great... Actually, there's not a whole lot that needs moved around. I'm going to start these lower, though. Guess we don't have to do that. There's nothing that says we have to do that. I'm not going to do that. Forgive me. Let's do painkillers. Is that all of our painkillers? Yes. And then cold medicine and then tourniquets. Splints out the wazoo. So many splints. Such an important piece of kit. And then we said we were going to do our food. Have we unlocked another cabinet? No. But we do have the freezer. So the freezer is going to go over here in the corner, I think. Are we cool with the freezer being in the corner? Does that bother anybody? I'm going to dump all of our food and drink in here. The organization does not really matter. It's just a personal preference. And it actually gets going a little quicker than you might think. Might seem like a big task until you start doing it. Then it's all really easy. I'm gonna put this down here at the bottom. These are quest items. So this is what this is for in my head. Putting quest items so we just have them available. But this we actually need to keep on us, or it would be easier to keep it on us considering it's just one space. But like the bucket, for example, we can put this here and then take it as we need it. The coffee filter and such. It's not the most inconvenient, not the best, but it's not the worst. And it's just a good way to remember where our stuff is and keep us immersed in the game. All right. Put our snooze with our snooze, our batteries with our batteries. 762 goes with 762. right. Cool, cool, cool. Good deal. All right, these are all of our goodies. Now let us get this other stuff set up. Let's put a table down. So the table can go here, like that, just barely touching the corner. And this will be our little workspace. I'm going to put a shelf right here, because I like it. Guess we could put the shelf over there too if we wanted. Yeah, we'll put a shelf right here too. I'll show you what we'll do with that later. Put a little fridge over here. Nice. And we have all these carpets to put up. We have this to put up. Yeah, our Maria. Let's put these here. We'll move these once we get a foot locker. We don't have one at present. Put this nightstand over here too. What the fuck? Actually, this doesn't really have a place right now. Because we have this cabinet over here doing just fine for us. Alright. Put a rag carpet down. Another one over here. Oh yeah, we're stopping drafts. Stopping drafts, keeping it comfy in here. Look at us, we're rich. We have 4 carpets. How good is that? How good. Alright. Put our med cabinets up over here. They should look nice together. I guess we'll just start a wall of medicine cabinets. We will use all of them. Actually, I kind of like it closer to the door like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll do. That'll do. And then, television. Where do we put our telly? How about we put our telly right here? Oh, for the love of Christ. On the right side for immersion's sake. See. Oh my god, caddy corner, for fuck's sakes. Come on. There we go. Alright, not too bad. And this painting of the lake, because I like it. It's going to go right here. Okay, no it's not. Close, but no cigar. I'll put it right here. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did I turn it? Did I rotate it all the way around? What have I done to you? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of any of this? Oh, for God's sakes. Come on, dude. Oh, and it's off-centered. Fucking perfect. Okay. I'm not going to throw the painting out. I'm going to put it up here. All right, that's much better. Much better indeed. Now we can put our big chillin' sofa right here. It's going to have to kind of go in the corner. Like this. Oh, yeah. I like it like that. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come on, dude. God. I love the, you know, there are so many games out there that don't have nearly as detailed an item placement system as this, and have been out for years. And I just love the love that Vostok has such a detailed item placement system. You can really make these spots your own, and I think that's beyond it. It's important for me. It's beyond important for me as a player. I like to be really immersed in my worlds, and one of the easiest ways to do that is, let me create a space that is mine. Let me create something in the world, to leave your mark in the world. That's why people, this is an interesting point, but why do you think people tag, like, out in the world? Why do you think people do graffiti? It's not always for art, but, like, the simplest thing is to say, I was here. Like, blank was here. To say, I exist. Look at me. And something so simple and take for granted is, our existence. I am here. I am here talking, breathing. I exist in this material plane alongside you. I am here on this earth at the same time you are. How wonderful is that? I think we sometimes lose the scale of our existence to all sorts of different factors, to stress, to nonsense. A bunch of nonsense is what I say. That is why you run. That is why you run full auto indoors. And you shoot until they fucking drop. You definitely have to take every single one of these rooms slowly, if we want to keep up our safe energy. We want to be an effective warfighter and stay alive. We've got to rely on the basics. Got buzzed by a fighter jet. That shit still scares me every single time it happens. We're gonna go upstairs here and search the backside that we didn't the first time we came through here. Alright, here we go. You see, we're kind of fucked when we open the door and there's a dude right there. I mean, we're almost guaranteed to take one, and that sucks. I've yet to find a good way to deal with that problem other than, a perfect shot. Hey, in the Finnish language, mukava, which that looks like it could be mukana, but I'm fairly certain it's meant to say mukava. That means nice. As in, like, you are nice, which, how would you say that? You would say, Sina olet mukava. You are nice. And you use olet for you, and you use, like, if you're saying mina, which means me, or I, me, I, no, it's I. You use olen with an N. Pretty cool stuff. That's about the extent of my knowledge. I know Ketos is thank you, and Kipos is I forgot. I have already forgotten. Damn indeed. Now we got a map. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I'm gonna do our thing. I think that's gonna be our breaching strategy. It's going to be to open the door from the crouch position like that, and just slowly pie that shit. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. You know what? I recently disassembled my plate carrier. I've got a 511 plate carrier I've had for God knows how long. It's stayed with me for shit, going on a decade now. And I had bought it following service to have something brand new and clean and just beautiful. And I've got anyways, it doesn't matter. What I did though is I took all the I was running like a Reese rig, and if you had watched part 1 of season 2's Iron Man, I also own the Reese rig by Onward Research, which is pretty fantastic. Very light, very much worth the money, very durable, very nice. It has so much room for improvement. Not improvement, but customization, excuse me.
Kotihoidolla olisi lähtenyt.
It has so much room for customization, and I love it quite a lot. But, what was saying? Oh, yes, if you, what the hell am I doing here? I can't trade for shit, can I? No, I can't. Damn. Damn. Oh, yeah, I can. We're still getting taxed, though. Still getting taxed horribly.
Kyllä, näillä alkuun.
All right. Anyways, shit, I had taken apart my my plate carrier, which I have a bunch of like Frankenstein gear. I've got like your OCP double mag pouches. I have some marine issue double mag pouches that I've spray painted in a two-tone green. Imagine the Rhodesian baby shit camo, except with like a almost teal bluish green, and and like a moss green. It's really neat, really cool. I like it quite a lot, and it's surprisingly effective as a camouflage pattern. But anyways, so I'm in between rigs right now, like setting it up. But in the next part, I'll wear my rig once I put the pouches back on it. I keep a oh fuck me. Okay, where'd that come from? I keep a admin pouch on the front, and I always have for batteries, and I keep a protractor and a compass in there, and some other shit. Some general... Oh, yeah, okay. Some general stuff. Okay, that's one. God damn it. But I had it set up to hold the same amount of... no, it was only holding 3. I had it set up to hold 3 Stanek magazines, rather than, you know, like 6 in double stacks or whatever the hell. I don't know how I'm gonna end up setting it back up. Probably as more of a long-term, assaulter rig versus versus a Reese rig now that I have the standalone chest rig. I'm definitely more partial to chest rigs than I am armor. You know, there's a time and a place to wear armor, but the shit's heavy, and it really, if I'm in a vehicle or training, like in a vehicle or training for like an urban setting, then that's different. But otherwise, you won't catch me wearing armor. If I'm fucking, you know, walking around in the woods LARPing, I am not wearing armor. I wouldn't be in a survival situation. No way, no how. What are we doing? I'm just kind of floating through the game. I guess we came here to do some shit. We can do some trading. Should really go get some sleep. When we wake up, it's gonna be Punisher Day. Let's go see if we can't grab some quest items real quick from this series of houses. The back 3, the back 9, and maybe grab the lumber if it's here. Fingers crossed. I'll trade that. What do we need for home? We could always use more tables. More lockers would be good. The lockers are definitely... Okay, there's a shooter close. An active shooter close. I don't know if I killed him. And that's a bit concerning. I did not. No, he's moving like you wouldn't fucking believe, like Lightning McQueen. Well, we're kind of stuck here for the time being until I can figure out where that fucking guy went. Let's clear this out. Thought we might have a... Shit. Alright, I'm gonna pack mags. These are the type of stupid fucking engagements we don't want to get into. These are these attrition fights, wars of attrition, these micro wars of attrition. We do not want to be doing this. We do not want to be wasting that much ammo on a single fucking point target. That is absurd. Absurd. So, one of the common sentiments that we shared over the lost tapes, the true lost tapes, is you know, emphasizing a Reese mentality, emphasizing a reconnaissance role within Vostok, where we're doing more observing and we're being opportunistic. We're hunting these guys. We're not an assaulter. We're not fucking returning fire. We're not regular infantry. We're not, you know, we can't, I mean, we are returning fire, but what I'm saying is we're not winning fights by overwhelming fire unless we absolutely have to. We're staying quick, dangerous, and mobile above all else. And when we're firing, it's because we have the advantage. We do not want to do what we just did any more than we have to. And here, in this case, we broke contact, which is the best thing we could have done, because that fucking, you know, dumping 30 rounds and missing like that, it's just gonna fuck us up. All right. We've got several bandages we can get from him for the low price of 510 euro. If we throw some food on there, how much does this go for? Oh, yeah, perfect. So we'll throw all the food on there that we can carry and take that. Very good. We can actually trade something. Quid pro quo. Right here, huh? No. No, never mind. Never mind. Did we ever turn in the duct tape for the doctor? Or is it... Yeah, I think we did. Did we? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let me double check everything. We're all good. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the cabin and sleep for the night. We don't want to be out here at night. I don't want to be out here at night. Look at this shit. It's terrifying. I don't know what... please, someone... preferably someone from Scandinavia, please let me know what I need to be looking out for. Oh, toolbox. That's a quest item. In terms of cryptids, what type of horrific... I know that there are the water children, I think, or the water spirits that'll fucking drown you. I know there's trolls. What do you have an equivalent of the Wendigo that we have here in North America? Anything like that? Skinwalkers that we have out west. Ooh, God, give me a fucking chill. Those are terrifying because apparently the more... so says the lore, the more you talk about them, the more apt they are to hone in on you. They, like, feel you talking about them in the world. It's horrific. I guess it's like a you know, a self-keeping secret, anti-memetic entity, or a memetic entity, excuse me. Okie dokie, look at that. Alright, we're gonna wreck out. Wake up to the Punisher in the village. Shit. How long did we sleep? 11 hours. Not too bad. Not too bad. We slept all night long. That's great. Surprising, too. Alright. Off we go. Today's the day. Tonight's the night. Maybe next time we enter the cabin, we'll do the Dexter spin into it. All right, we're topped up, lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. A beautiful finish morning, as we've grown accustomed to. The green, the early 2000s, 2001 to like 2006 green, gray green present in every music video, especially like alt rock music videos, which is now called dad rock. Ain't that some shit? It's a little eerie on this morn. It's a little eerie today. It's like shockingly quiet, honestly. That's that face is a good representation of how this morning feels. It's really nice to see music doing what music does, and fashion and whatnot doing what they do, and reverting back. And right now we're very 90s and early 2000s, and I'm noticing a lot of I'd say for me, I'm my wife and I are definitely bringing the 90s back single-handedly. But you know, out in the world, it seems like the 2000s are definitely back. The early 2000s. I listened to a song the other day by Allie Nichols called Killing. And I could have swore to God it was written, recorded, and the video itself was filmed in like 2003. And it sure as shit came out this year. I was astonished how accurately they were able to reflect that period of time. It's so cool. I think emulation like that is just fucking phenomenal. I think it really takes a lot of skill to be able to do that, to emulate time periods and eras in the modern era. I think that's I think it goes without saying. Okay, now I'm really worried. The distinct lack of activity is giving me the fucking heebie-jeebies. Chew this gum. Get some tomatoes. Maybe some pears, perhaps? Mm-hmm. Good for you. Good for you. Alright. I don't know why I do shit like that. I'm so sorry. Alright. Off to clear out this house. Okie dokie. Alright. Pretty cool. It's still very, very quiet here on this gorgeous finished morning. Some people were saying that the Punisher does not spawn during the day, which I think is horseshit. I'm fairly certain he can spawn whenever, but I don't know, man. It's feeling kind of Punisher-y. Apparently the AI don't spawn, and that's why I'm saying that. It's like really quiet, bizarrely quiet, and there's no AI at. Ah, here they are. They're just all packed into they're all packed into this zone. Ah, yes. Of course. Dead. We have an interior. It's an incredible. Now what the fuck did you say to me? What did he say to me? I need a, I'm, even in the finish that I'm learning, I'm not going to learn these particular words and phrases. I need a Finnish translator to help me learn all these colorful curse words. Where the fuck is this shooter? Is he in one of the structures? Is he shooting me through the he's probably shooting me through the foliage. Alright. Okay. I'm getting a little anxious, gang. Getting a little worried. Need some coffee, man. definitely could use some coffee in my life. Both in the game and in real life. I was talking about real life, but we actually do need to find coffee. Alright. Taking all these corners real low and slow, and I'm not changing up. Not changing up for nobody. Because I want to survive. We can either live on our knees or die standing up. What is it that makes somebody stay in a zone like this? We talked about this briefly, and it's something that I would love to explore more, like the mentality of stalkers in general. But what is it? Why us in Vostok? You know, we seem to be. I mean, either we're just a fucking. I personally, my headcanon for our character is that we're former Finnish military that has that was residing in Vostok, and was not left behind, even though that would be cool. But my headcanon is that we chose to stay because this is our home, you know, and that, you know, where else were we gonna go? But I don't know. Tell me what your headcanon is. What do you think of Vostok? I think it's neat, though, in this case in particular, the idea that we could just be someone who's, you know, refusing to leave, refusing to evacuate, because this is their home, and they're, you know, you're not going to take their home from them. Something, that's a concept that in Fallujah, the populace were told to evacuate, and anybody that stayed behind was considered hostile after that. But there were a lot of people who chose not to. They chose to stay behind because, you know, how do you leave everything behind like that? You know, I'm fortunate enough to never have been displaced by war in that sense, and you know, I imagine it's easy to talk about, but it's really hard to comprehend. I feel like a lot of tragic shit, a lot of difficult stuff is easy for people to talk about. We're just waiting on... No, we have all four books now. I feel like a lot of shit's really easy for people to talk about, but it's, you know, it's not... Oh, okay. Yeah, he just fucking dinked us. Unreal. Okie dokie. Not too shabby, gang. Not too shabby. Do you folks want to go to Vostok? You think we should go to Vostok, or do you think we should try to get Punisher? I'm happy. We have the classroom key. I could really give a fuck less about Punisher and the shelter. It sounds like a bunch of headache. I really don't want to fucking deal with, to be honest with you. I would, if you want me to try to get him to spawn, I would make it happen, but oh, okay, we hurt ourselves. 3 batteries is too much. Oh my god, the water spawns. Holy shit. And the coffee, look at this. How lucky are we? Okay, I don't know if what I heard just now was rain or someone skedaddling over to us. It's probably just rain. He said confidently. There's some pear on the ground. One of these batteries is coming home with us, and the reason being is that the cooking station is the unsung hero of Road to Vostok. I'm going to close this so we don't get ambushed. Yes, the cooking station is indeed the unsung hero of Vostok. Oh, son of a bitch. Where? Oh, I see him up there running around. He's behind that tree. Ah, yes. Here's something I wanted to talk about. Oh, God. Okay. Fuck. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, open the fucking door. Fuck. Busted our plate. God damn it. Okay. Okay, we need to heal. That gave me a good start. Definitely got my heart rate up for a second. So, one prominent. Oh my fucking god! Of course it would be here. Look at all these Narvas. Jeez Louise. What the heck, man? Alright. Oh my god. Okay, quick, fast, in a hurry. Think with your brain. We're gonna eat this. Eat this. Place this. Right? Okie dokie. Pick this up. Shit. Okay. How about that? We'll come back. We'll come back for these batteries. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back because we have everything we need except for a bucket. And we can get a bucket very quickly. Hopefully. If not, egg on my face, huh? That'd be a... Oh, yep, perfect. There's a bucket. Okay, there's a shooter over here.
Helvetin rotta!
Okay. Sorry there, I couldn't speak. Couldn't speak. Had to kill. Had to kill. Couldn't speak. Alright, let's go get that, bucket real quick. You stay down there, you dastardly bastard. Man, they're freaking me out. You guys are making me nervous. I wish you'd quit that. Alright, pal. I've got a task for you, let me tell you what. It's up here, isn't it? Yes. Lumber, bucket, this, and this. Complete. Awesome. Thank God. Fan-fucking-tastic. That's awesome. Alright, now let's go get all of our other stuff back. and eat some painkillers, probably. That's probably what I would do. Alright. Oh, we can do the coffee filter too. Hold on.
Kuinka sitä voidaan oikein auttaa?
Turn this
Tässä
in.
inventaarissa
And this, yes.
Kappos
Awesome.
vaan.
Awesome. What do we need for the doctor's quest? To get the water lock. 3 salines, right? So where do meds spawn the most? Kinda up in the air, isn't it? They don't really spawn anywhere in particular. But we have our 3 bottles of water, which is fan-fucking-tastic.
Kuinka sitä voidaan oikein auttaa?
How much for all of this? You give me all of this? For 1 map, yes? No. Okay. Good try. Good try. Not even... Oh, I didn't want that. What the hell? Juice and peaches? How about trade for wipes? And pear? Okay. And then...
Koskahan sitä ehtis lomailla?
223. And then pineapple? Shit! Work with me, dude. Work with me. Take my tuna. How about that? Alright.
Esimerkillistä
Dill pickle. Man. Oh shit. I'm gonna eat these. Gotta eat some painkillers. No, I don't, actually. 90's fine. 90 is perfectly acceptable health levels. He said confidently. I'm gonna reload. Pack a mag. We got our beloved mess kit back. This mess kit is almost impossible to find, and to find one green like that is even more impossible. Now they do have I saw one green style mess kit that was well, I guess it wasn't original, but it was made to look original. I don't know if I would actually eat out of it, considering oh fuck me, dude. From where? Где стрелок? Я не знаю. Where's the shooter? I don't know. How do you say spider in Russian? I remember looking it up, and it's a little bit more complicated than one might imagine. I remember it being... Oh, yeah, there's a shooter up high. Fuck me, dude. There's a shooter up high, there's a shooter down low. We're definitely not safe here. Okay, give me these batteries back and this AK. Give me the AK. Fuck. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. We're gonna go back to the school, and hopefully this rain stops, man. The rain's dangerous to move in. It's good for us theoretically because it covers our sound, right? It covers our sound signature, but it's good for the enemy too because it works both ways, and I can't hear a fucking thing in the rain. Oh my god, you're close. Oh my god. Nope, nope. Oh wow. Well, that was some crazy shit, huh? I want out. I want out now. I don't know if we're being fucking hunted or what, but that's not good. That is bad, not good. I can't tell if I'm making it up or if the AI actually becomes more deadly the longer we stay on location. It seems like there may be some validity to that. Damn, they dusted our fucking plate. That sucked. That sucked so bad. Okay. Well, I haven't heard any sirens yet, so I'm gonna assume Punisher's not here. Not here yet, at least. Apparently he comes here quite often. This is where everyone has the best luck getting him to spawn. So says the random 4 people on Reddit that I specifically am referencing here. Interesting, interesting. Alright, okay, there's definitely shooters inside. I really don't want to play the classroom game with these folks. Here's a terrifying game I rather play instead of... I rather play the Daruma-san game than I would... Fuck me, okay. Alright, that's how we're gonna play it then. Hold on, let's make sure our... Okay. Where have you gone, second shooter? Dead. So the third one here. I think there are up to 10 enemies at any given time on any map, and that's why you have to be on your P's and Q's constantly. Oh, Jesus. So many goodies. So many goodies. All for us. All for us, it seems. God damn it. Change your fucking view. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, that pisses me off. That is my one gripe. Open the fucking door is the same key as change my shit. I'm about to rebind my night vision key to in and my fucking can't option to my thumb button 2. Okay, the sun is out. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here in Vostok. Oh, Lord. I am stressed. I am beyond stressed right now. Hello, doctor.
Jaa, särkyä vai?
Yeah, I'll take that. Sweet. Do we have anything for you? Yeah, you needed that duct tape, but we needed it more. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, I'll find that. I'll take this. Maybe not. Maybe we won't be taking that. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. You gotta stay put, too. Welcome home. We could pick this up and throw it over. Actually, we can just rearrange our shit, can't we? We can just make room for everything. Sometimes my brain just doesn't, it's not firing, not firing on all fronts. And I make goofy little mistakes every once in a while. Where's our water's all down here? Yes, we'll put you where you belong. Put these batteries in here. Because we don't need multiple. That's for damn sure. Well, I mean, we do, but we don't need multiple in our inventory. That's taking up too much space. Okay. You see, I'm not keeping multiple magazines. Like, in some iterations, I've had like 10 fucking RK magazines. We don't need that many. We don't need more than what we're carrying. Ever, essentially. Honestly, I'm gonna keep the extra meds for the time being. We're still waiting on a... I want this out. We're still waiting on... shit. Oh my god, what the hell is it? I lost it, just like that. I did indeed. I did indeed. We could keep the board game to make it cool. Or we could get rid of it. I don't know, part of me wants to keep it. I like board games in real life. I might keep it. Put it over here. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, where's our book? You come with me. Is that our book? No, it's a coffee filter. Jesus. We can make coffee next time we run across a coffee mate. Coffee master, excuse me. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm anxiously awaiting the return of the gunsmith so that I may... actually, I want this. So that I may buy armor plates from him on a regular basis. We should really be farming outposts. Interesting. Very quiet today.
No nyt. Ja homma toimii kuin junan vessa. On kyllä vaikea vaiva. Mikähän rohto tuo auttaisi?
I'm very distrustful right now. Forgive the silence. I know we're gonna hear them before we see them. And that generally counts for the AI bandits as well. Oh shit! I know what I was trying to talk about earlier. So you have a Savada, which is a brand out of Finland that is they've been around since like 1962 or the 60s, and they are responsible for a lot of the military gear and also camping gear. You know, standard outdoors gear and whatnot. But there's also a company called Vostok that deals in Finnish goods like that as well. Both are from Finland, and the reason I'm talking about this is because M05 Woodland is such a fucking cool camo pattern, and it really, surprisingly, blends really well into my area. So I was hoping to acquire some, and I went down a big rabbit hole looking for it, and I found that Varstreleka is definitely the best way to do so. It's a little pricey, but you know, it's quality gear. It's the only place I've been able to find that camouflage pattern. I can't find any M62. Apparently Commando Store had it at one point. They had like reversible M62 trousers, which is really cool, but they are now out. They have been for God knows how long. It's hard telling how long ago that post was. It's one of those things where you can like find it on Google, but when you click the link, it's a dead link. I like Commando Store quite a lot. I like their reproductions. Find all sorts of cool shit. So why is it so quiet today? School's usually hopping, and I think we've established how busy school tends to be. But today it seems kind of dead for one reason or another. It's bizarre, isn't it? Makes me want to dig around, see what the fuck's going on, honestly. I'm a little nervous. Okay, I guess we had every right to be fucking nervous. What's going on here? I don't know if we dropped him or not, but that's really fucking strange, isn't it? I'm gonna run over here. I know this isn't great cover, but it's better. It's better than nothing, especially where there's no bullet penetration. As of now. Did we kill him? Did we kill that mover? Can't tell. What the fuck is going on today? Oh shit, I was trying to jump. See if I can cheese it. Oh, okay, no. Alright. This is... I'm hesitant to leave because I don't know if I'm not hearing... I have not heard any sirens. I've not seen the lights, but I'm kind of confused. I don't think... I mean, the event is supposed to be blatantly obvious, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna run inside and pop back out. See if we can't force a spawn. now that we have classroom unlocked. I might regret that, I don't know. But we do have grenades, and I have been saving them specifically for this moment. Nope. Yeah, okay. Strange. And I know that they don't, I mean, they don't really move independently of each other, and they move as a unit, the Punisher and his goons. I'm gonna try this out real quick, gang. See if we can bait them. All right, gang. I think I have suffered enough indecencies trying to get him to spawn. So we're going to go back to what we were doing, and that is just plain Vostok. I popped out. I mean, you can see that there are some visual changes here. We've got all this stuff to put wherever we see fit. But this is our pad. We've got decorations, a fishing rod, and some good things here, so we can make our we make our cooking station coming up. Before you know it, we have more lockers and obviously more table space, even though it's looking a little sparse. We have more food that we know what to do with, just from doing the basic run outside. We got a lot of meds from trading, just, again, trading very basic things outside, trying to get him to spawn. And it's been several in-game hours. It's just now 10 o'clock. So, what we're going to do is go turn in our deodorant and wipes for the generalist. And, cross our fingers and pray we don't meet him on open ground. I hear footsteps below us, so he's not here as of now. If all the Punisher whisperers are correct.
Rauha. Kavereitahan tässä vaan ollaan.
I think he's below us. Okay. Man, they make me so fucking nervous on this map. Like, nervous like you wouldn't believe. Alright. Bandage there. I'm gonna check this bottom area just in case there's anything cool. You never know what you're gonna find. You really don't. It's so... The loot economy is so interesting, so unique. It's definitely up in the air every time you open a loot container. It could be anything. It could be anything in there, and maybe that's part of what makes it so engaging in my mind. It's like really stimulating. There's something snappy about Vostok 2. The gameplay, everything's so fluid. It feels so fluid, and it feels so it's reactive, you know. There's a jet above us. I wonder if eventually we'll get like airstrikes or something horrific landing on top of our heads. Fucking hair on my neck stood up. Definitely got my heart rate up. Let's get the fuck out of here. gang. Let's skedaddle. Frightening creatures. Okay. Why were we coming here in the first place? Oh yeah, we had to turn in a quest item. Alright, so we'll go stop and see the generalist. I'm gonna keep this on full for the time being. We'll go see him, and then I really want to see if Punisher will spawn after midnight, like some random Redditor had said. And if not, c'est la vie. There's a shooter right there. You see him? Good job. Good job. All right. Let's go knock this quest out real quick. I'm gonna jump up here and check all of our stuff as always. You gotta be thorough. You never know what you're gonna get. We really need more 545. It would be advantageous for us to move on to Vostok again. Oh yes, here we go.
Näin se homma käy.
Alright, let's see if we can trade all this for... actually, yeah, we're very close to being able to trade this 1-to-1 like that. How about we do this?
Ja talous nousuu. Kiitti.
Alright, rock on, gang.
Ja
Rock on.
seuraavaan kertaan.
So now we are looking for... We could really benefit from antiseptic. And I wonder if our mental health is decreasing because we're up at night. I'm gonna run us over to the cabin, and I think we're just gonna sleep there for the night, and then we'll make our way to Vostok. I don't think. I mean, we could. You know what? Nah, to hell with it. Let's go to Highway. Or now, Highway's going to give us more area to cover to see if we can get Punisher to spawn. So we'll go to Highway, and then we'll go to School, and then Outpost. And fingers crossed that works. Here comes the rain. That's not good. All right. Can't tell if I can hear somebody or not. All the sounds kind of blend together when you have all these different sounds. They're overpowered by the world's definitely overpowered by the thunder. That is the star of the show. And we're running up on somebody. Not good. Not preferred. Most definitely not preferred. Oh, yep, there he is. Got him right in his fucking eyeball. We need battery cables, actually. It's a good find. Every time we shoot somebody right in their eye, I'm inclined to think of Richard Harrow from Boardwalk Empire, but I'm also inclined to think of this, for whatever reason, I think of the Japanese horror game, the Daruma-san Fell Down game, or the Bath game is what it's called. Who was it? It was Lazy Masquerade who did a video featuring that, and that used to creep me out so fucking bad. It still does, don't get me wrong, it's just, oh, look, an inverter. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, we can make the cooking station at home now. What good luck. What good luck indeed. I'm seeing fucking... There's ghosts in Vostok. I'm seeing fucking ghosts everywhere. See, that's the thing about being a solo dev and being like, yeah, we're gonna do it hardcore, no nonsense, no bullshit. It gives you all the room in the world to put fucking scary Easter eggs in your game. It's like, yeah, there's no supernatural elements present. There's a ghost in the fucking woods, but you know, that's what I would do. Bring back spooky Easter eggs, I say, with a shaking my closed fist. Running through the streets yelling. Alright, I'm going to drink and eat my pea soup and my juice. Okay, check our mag. I'm gonna throw a fresh magazine in. Alright. We are good. I'm gonna pack this mag actually. We're really gonna have to go get some 545. Hopefully after this run we encounter the bad man and put him in the dirt. Fingers crossed. It's definitely low vis out here. Oh, good. Oh, we got our food back. That's awesome. Food and bev. You know, nighttime's definitely better for looking for this guy because the blue sirens will stick out like nobody's fucking business, but whether or not we get them, that's an entirely different question. I'm kind of shocked that we got him the first time as easily as we did. I think it's, you know, sometimes when you want something super badly, you want to, you know, you're like anticipating it so much. It makes it seem like it's never gonna come. And I think sometimes when you do that, it makes the end result a wee bit anticlimactic. Like when you do get whatever you're pining after, then you don't really... Hold on. Who made that noise? Or am I losing it? Was that us making like a wheeze, or was that something... I can't tell what that was. Oh yes, the Kala Market, aka House on Haunted Hill. Our arrival was foretold in the prophecy. We would arrive in the middle of the night, carrying a black rifle. The night would be stormy and ominous. And we would come to the Kala Market alone to slay bandits. Okay, there's definitely some bad guys here. Not quite sure where, but they're definitely here somewhere. The door open on the right side. Okay. go up here first. Someone's definitely here. I don't know if they're fucking around or what, but someone's here. They could be outside, which is concerning too. We'll definitely know sooner than later because they'll fire around through the fucking window. I'll jump out of my skin after lulling myself into a false sense of security by establishing a good looting routine. Oh, this will do wonders for our mental health. Hell yeah. I know the meme in the Army and the Marine Corps, and what I can only assume is every other branch, but it's change your socks, take Motrin. You know, it'll make you feel better. And people say that for like extreme shit, like your leg's broken, just take a Motrin. It's hilarious, but it's surprising how often, or like how important it is to change your socks. Like something as simple as changing your socks could really make or break your fucking mood. You know, if your feet go, then you are useless as a soldier. And you gotta take care of your feet. Oh shit. They could be in the back room. There is a... Okay, now I'm fucking paranoid. Where are you? Where are you, demon? Okay, what the fuck? They're outside for sure. I guess that's better than them being inside, but doesn't make me feel any better, I'll tell you what. Now, why was I talking about that? Oh, because deodorant for your mental health. It makes sense that your hygiene items would be like a relatively good boost to your mental health. I think it's cool. This is the only game I've ever played that is not that they are the first game to focus on a mental health mechanic, but they're definitely the first game to do it from this perspective and utilize elements, like specifically military elements. I think that's really cool. Like, I think I've said this before. I would play fucking 5,000 hours of a game that was this exact game. I don't care where it takes place. Finland is perfectly fine with me, but with detail, like extremely it doesn't have to be extremely detailed, but definitely detailed, like weapons, maintenance mechanics, extended survival elements, and extended, extended base customization, without a doubt. And if that's what this is, if that's where this is heading, then we're never going to play anything else. Alright, let's go face a monster. Can run through. I like to clear this place first for the most part, prior to us looting, because the bandits are just, they're little wormy bastards. They get into all the crevices and jump out of the box like a stripper in the cake. Except it's a bandit with a death wish and an AK. horrific. Or an MP5. Arguably, the MP5 Bandit is scarier. Arguably. That's... Arguably. It depends on the context, I guess. Or the Mosin Bandit, which is akin to Tarkov's Taz Bandit. Fucking hit you once in the chest and knock 60% of your health down. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's, get on the road here. Yep, we're gonna go to school. And from school, we're gonna go to Outpost, and then we'll decide there if we're gonna go to Vostok. I'd like to go to Vostok. I'd also like to fucking not get shot in the side while exiting this building. To clear the rear. Okay, we're clear. That dude sounded like he was right on top of us. I wonder where he has gone off to. I wonder if he's out in the parking lot somewhere. Terribly eerie. Just terribly eerie out here. To all my fellow Vostok players, I wish you the best on your adventures. May your backpack be full. May your mental health stay at 100. May your cat be healthy. May you slay the Punisher. May you find water bottles. I wish all the best for you. Alright. Moving right along here. Alright. Coming in the long way to the school here. Time is it? 04. Hey, if he's gonna show up, it's gonna be right now. I don't think we could set the stage any better. He really is a son of a bitch, I tell you what. Trying to get this dude to spawn has been some of the most painful fucking painful shit I've gone through in the Vostok world. Beautiful moon. All right, back home. How fun. How fun indeed. Let's carefully take this. You see me clear this very cautiously. I think I hear a bandit. I always clear it the same way too, because I had in our standard playthrough we got shot and killed by a bandit in that corner, and it's the only time it's ever happened, but that means it can happen. Alright, let's see if we can't do some
Hyvänen
trading.
aika, teillä on naama ihan turvoksissa.
On kyllä vaikea vaiva. Mikähän rohto tuo auttaisi?
Alright, got a ton of stuff off of him very quickly. And that is good with me. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in and set this thing up real quick. Combine all these ingredients. Yeah, we have everything. Very good. Very good. Cooking station. Oh, absolutely fantastic. And just like that, we have set up our cooking station, which is going to sit right here. Oh. Okay. We're going to get it to work. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. We're going to get it. Ah, Christ. Okay. So it's going to go... Okay. It's going to go right here. Nice. This AK is at 100%. Gotta hold on to that. Okay. Whew. So many meds. So many meds. We'll go through and organize all this stuff eventually, but not today. Not today at all. Guess we could have held on to those two. All right. Well, I'm gonna pop our head outside. Fingers crossed. All is quiet. I do hear footsteps below us. See if we can't trade for anything real
Jaa,
quick.
särkyä vai?
I'm gonna take that.
Kyllähän näillä
All right. Let's get the hell on out of here. Moving to Vostok. Yeah, it's been fun, but we gotta get 545, and I don't think this guy's gonna spawn. I hate when they start running like that. It really makes me anxious. Cause that dude just tore out the back door. I don't know if he's going to establish cover or what the fuck he's doing, but it's... Yeah. I could definitely do without that. This guy stressed me out so bad, it's not even funny. Alright, let's hightail it to the border. And then hightail it across the border. Fucking border zone. I hate it so much. I know it's essential to not only the lore, but you know, to serve as the gauntlet for you to overcome in order to get to Vostok. It's the gauntlet prior to the big gauntlet. I mean, if you're playing Iron Man, everything's a fucking gauntlet. Oh yeah. See, sometimes I get really excited when I hear those funky birds because I think that it's police sirens because they sound so fucking weird. But alas, no, it is not. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, yep, that went right over my fucking ear. Can't see his muzzle flash. Alright. I definitely couldn't see his muzzle flash. He was next to that BMP, and then then I lost him. Hi, Bean.
Sorry, did you not like that I put that on the floor?
What?
Your bag thing. Your thing.
Alright. Well, gang, I have not yet got another cup of coffee, but I did acquire a Dreamsicle Alani. Very good. It's very good. I don't know, man. I like the Alanis. I used to drink Red Bull. Red Bull and Rippets. Rippets were more of a special occasion thing. They're hard to find outside of, the PX. So I started... Oh. So, I drank Red Bull for a long time, and then I started cutting back, and eventually switched to Alani entirely, and now I don't even drink full Alanis. I drink the mini ones. It's crazy how that happens. I never would have thought I'd stop drinking energy drinks. Not totally stop, but I'm a coffee fanatic now. I'm becoming an old man. I'm not even 30 yet. What the hell? What the hell? We're gonna stop here and have a sip of juice. Eat some meat. Okay. That should be good to get us across. Off to the minefield we go. Oh yes. The everybody's favorite Vostok map. The dastardly minefield. The gunsmith has a quest we can do down the road that allows us to acquire one of these signs. One of the border zone signs. I'm actually terribly upset that I had missed the Varusteleka Road to Vostok collab, where they put out a patch with that same design on it. Terribly upset. I guess I could cross. Isn't the worst idea. Not the best either, but Sulavu, as the French say. All right, off we go. Off we go. I don't see the towers yet. They're still a ways away. Mine to our right. Nothing here, thankfully. Okay. All right, now it's time to really pay attention to what we're doing. See the difference in day versus night? This place is definitely more manageable in the daytime. That is for certain. Now, the lack of gunfire coming from the towers is definitely concerning, which means that there's probably shooters, on our level. See that mine there? There's one there too. I'm gonna put... God, these guys suck. Alright. So we're not going to stick around and see what he was carrying. We're gonna get the FUCK out of here. We got a GTFO. RUNTOFF. Runt off. Any Oh Brother, Where Art Thou fans? Oh right, it's almost like a breath of fresh air to be in Vostok following that fucking nightmare. It's crazy to me. It's crazy that you can become so I hate it so much. I hate crossing the minefield. The border guards, man, they are horrifying. They've definitely got a little extra pep in their step, and it's terrifying. It's quite terrifying and concerning. All right, we're going to push right, move up here to this Khrushchevka, and see what we can see. Hopefully, if all is well, we can hit this one and then move over to the compound. Alright. So, this time around, we're not here for any particular reason, other than special crates and gear. So, no weight restraints, no concern there, any way, shape, or form. Look at that, 30 free rounds. We're definitely on the lookout for 545. We'll take food when we can get it, but outside of that, not really looking for anything in particular. I'd like to find a plate, but the odds of that happening are totally random, it seems. This AK has served us so well. This playthrough. I gotta admit, I was a little hesitant to use it, not because not because there's anything wrong with the AK-12, but because I thought it was going to be a lot harder to keep 545 on standby, and turns out that if you just kill a bunch of military personnel, you can have all the 545 you want. Holy shit, look at all this. Well, it's a ton of stuff, but it's not really anything. There's so much there, but also nothing at all. Alright, no military crates here either. Interesting. Alright, well, down we go, off to the other stairwell. And a light pitter-patter of rain. Makes you wonder, I wonder if these military personnel here are here because they're stationed here and, you know, the conflict is still raging, or if it's because that they've been left here. And, if they were left here, then why are they still enforcing the Why are they still enforcing the rule of law? Is it perhaps because they don't know that an apocalyptic event has taken place? They just know that they're cut off, and that's why they're hostile to outsiders. You know, there's a saying or an expression that says that all it takes is 3 missed meals for a or what is it? I think it's 3 missed meals, or 6 meals, or 9 meals, something like that, for, you know, average people to turn into killers. And I think about that sometimes, specifically related to Vostok here right now. Do you think that perhaps these individuals, these soldiers, have been cut off? Airdrops aren't coming anymore, not into the border zone, not into Vostok, absolutely not. It's a bunch of dead airspace. The only things getting through are fighter jets, which we see frequently, but we don't see helicopters, even though they're talking about them. You know, the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm kind of dispelling the notion that they're cut off. So they're here doing patrols. Why are they worried about, you know, us stalkers? Do they think we're hostiles? Was there a large-scale war or invasion? Was there an irregular force that was sent into Russia from the Finnish side? I wonder. There's so many different possibilities, so many things to consider. So much to consider and so little time to do so. I actually have a lot of spare time in Vostok, and I think the downtime is one of the things that make the combat so tense too, because you can go a considerable amount of time in between gunfights, and it makes it all the more tense, especially when you're carrying a ton of shit on your back. You know, for the fight to finally kick off. And of course you're worried about your loot, worried about your health, worried about the status of your equipment. You know, it sucks to take that first round in the plate, but then you realize, oh, thank God I had the plate on, you know. It's like the condition's gone down, yes, but thank God I had it on, because it's definitely saving my life. Nothing in here. Quite dead indeed. It's something we talked about in one of the last parts of Vostok was, you know, how important it is to maintain your gear. And something we don't see is, like, you know, you see us get shot with a plate in, and, you know, it hits our plate carrier, and we're fine, we continue on. We continue fighting on, but in reality, our plate carrier would be, you know, pretty severely fucked up, dependent on where it hit or how it impacted, yada yada. And thankfully, we don't have gear percentages here. Oh, that's kind of disappointing, but we did find one of the Scarman knives. That's great. We'll take that. I'm actually going to unload these here while we have some peace and quiet. I've been up for about 9 hours now. I woke up super early. I didn't sleep well at all, and that rhythmic sound of the ammo getting counted, it's gonna put me to sleep. Oh man, that's real good. I feel like a newborn baby getting rocked. That was really nice. It was really nice indeed. Found our first special crate too. I had one of the two Skarma knives. There's the Skarma 200 and the Skarma 240, both of which are required for a gunsmith quest. Fingers crossed we'll find the other one. I don't think I've ever... No, I haven't. I haven't done that quest. Gunsmiths quests are some of the most labor intensive because they require very specific items, and those items only spawn in a certain place or in a certain series of places. Special crates are your best friend when looking for the militaria. He wants a VSS and a magazine in one of his quests, and we had acquired the VSS. Look at all this. Very good, very good. We had acquired the VSS, but we could not find a magazine for the life of us, and that's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. All right. I'd like to, even though we're not utilizing 7.62 by 39 right now, I do like to take it with us with the idea. Look at this, holy shit, another Skarma knife. Not the one we needed, but that's still nuts. I'm gonna load this up and take all this. Where should this go? Actually, I'll put it like that. Okay, nice. So we got an M4. We have a bunch of 5.56 at home. I hear a Russian soldier outside. Alright. I shall meet you on the field. Oh, I see him. Fuck yeah, I see him. Hell yeah, dude. I'll meet you on the field of combat, and I shall send you to the angels. Sorry, I'm really sleepy, gang. I'm not trying to... Oh, shit. Okay. That was a crack. I see him. Okay, we killed him. Nice. I'm gonna take a defensive position here. We are at the compound, which is great. Take this. I'm gonna move interior here. What are you? Is it a cap? I am still convinced that the cap is nothing more than a 5-panel, which is not a bad thing. I don't mind. I would love to. Someone please tell me where this fucking cap is, where I can buy one. Oh, shooter. Flattened him the fuck out, huh? Shit. Okay, I see him. I see you. I see you. Killed him. Nice. Alright, let's get rid of this. Fuck me, dude. Okay. No, don't inspect your weapon right now. We have more pressing matters. Let's make some space. Put this here. Drop this off. Did we take a round? I don't remember what our health was when we crossed over. Probably. I'm gonna eat all of our cold medicine, which will put us back to a good standard. Alright. Check our mag. Actually gonna reload while I have a second, and then pack a mag. Okie dokie. Very good. Wait a second, hold on. We can do this now. Sweet. We got a new blade. That's fun. I wonder if these guys all spawn... Oh, I have so many questions about Vostok and how it works. How is this working? How is any of this working? Give me the Kalash. I wonder if these guys are acting more as like a death squad, you know, military cleanup detail, or if they're actual combatants, you know. This is full-scale warfare. We're left in the dark. I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. And since we're already in this one, I think we're gonna start here. We got to be a little careful because we did have a bunch of contact here, which could work in our favor. Could mean more loot. Definitely means some good ammo. I love finding this color green that is presented on the bandages is so satisfying to my brain. When I see it, it's almost better than finding ammo for me. Something about that off-white color mixed with the green is just, oh, it's my neurospicy brain is whew. Definitely makes me happy. That is for sure. We don't really need any more meat, do we? We could take it. Okay, there's a guy here. What if he's on the roof? Or if he's down below? I don't know. I mean, it's bad either way. It's not good. It's not good to not know where the fucking enemy is. That's for sure. All right. No special crate, but this is just one of many stairwells. Look at all this stuff. I'm gonna drop this mag, unload this, we'll take this, top it off. I think that guy is outside, perhaps in the wood line. Sounds like he's over here somewhere. I'm gonna make our way down. I might pop out and try to shoot him in the face real quick. Yep. Ah, shit. Okay. They're definitely in this Khrushchevka, I do believe. Alright, I'm gonna carefully go back. Alright. Give me that AK, and then we'll turn tail here and create that separation that we love so well. The more separation, the better. Okay, still no contact. Let's do this. Get rid of this. All right. Damn, Bandage Central. Oh, wow, and we got another cassette. Well, I think we sold one of our cassettes. Okay, I see him. Dropped him. Good shooting indeed. Ah, look, snooze. So that's a completed quest. And then we can have a bite to eat. Or two. We're actually going to need this mustard. We'll take it with us. The reason being is that the mustard we use for the gunsmith quest, where he wants some pea soup. Dude's real hungry. Real hungry. He's too busy. He's too busy pulling signs out of the ditches surrounding Vostok to feed himself. So we have to feed him. Don't listen to me. Don't read into that. Up the stairs we go. Round and round and round and round. And there's nothing. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, I say. Unfortunate. I just bought a... so, fun story. My wife and I are going on vacation soon, and we're going to a medieval themed thing. And we both wanted to, you know, have fun with it. Have a little bit of fun with the whole medieval theme. So we decided to buy costumes, and we got period accurate costumes for the Middle Ages. I'm going as a crusader. I can't wait. You might get a picture. There's a big maybe. There's a big maybe there. I might post a picture of that, though. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Just the cherry on top. Let's go... Shit. I hope we can... Okay, we can still pick up the AK that this dude dropped. I'm running and I'm scanning. I'm running and scanning for threats. I'll take that. You have a helmet for me. Cool. I'm running. Alright. We'll go in here and do our thing. Now we've got another helmet, which is pretty cool. Alright. Cool. Ah, we did this once before here. Find the kalash laying on the ground. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure. Yes, we did do this before. Okie dokie. Ooh. The humble AK. I really do like the AK in Vostok. I'm partial to it. I like the RK better. I like the RK62 if I have to use open irons, because the RK95 has really tight iron sights, and that doesn't translate well. Like what is nice in real life does not necessarily translate well to video games. And vice versa. Alright, I'm praying for a special crate. No, okay. Well, shit, man. Ah! Very good. So you never give up hope. Never give up hope. Well, there's not a whole lot of stuff in here. But we'll take what we can. We could actually do this. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let's set it up like this. Ah, we don't have to do that anyways. Look at that. Very good. Okie dokie. Well, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this run. What do you folks think? Now, putting that Navy suppressor on the MP5 does give us a... that is a good quality MP5 with a suppressor, and it gives us an outlet to use 9mm if we so desire. I'm so partial to rifle platforms that I can't promise we're ever going to use it, but you never know. You never know. We'll check one more. Have we been through here? Doesn't seem like it. I'm not sure, actually. You know what we could do is instead of taking all this food and whatnot out with us, we could drop all the food off. Holy shit. Could drop a good chunk of the food off and instead go looking for more special crates. Now that is something we could do. That is a thought. What do you guys think of that thought? Do you like that thought? I would love to find some fucking antiseptic or some saline or anything that would help further our quests with the doctor. That would be pretty fucking cool. Unfortunately, there's not like a med tent or anything in particular that just screams medicine aside from these cabinets in here, which are a good source of medical supplies, but again, not the most reliable in the grand scheme of things here. Special crate? No. No, we can't. Lightning doesn't strike twice. That's a cap. Alright, how about here? No. Well, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna go hunt more special crates down. And see what we can find. I also really need to be looking for saline and antiseptic, so we're gonna do that as well. Fingers crossed we find some. I'm gonna go check out this Khrushchevka. Wait, did we do this one already? I don't know. I'm gonna go to this one that we had a bunch of contact in. I think we went. Fuck, I don't remember, gang. I really don't. Shit. We're gonna go through here though. I think this would be an okay candidate for finding some loot. All right. And thunder rages on. It's a very gloomy set of days here in Vostok. More gloomy than like downright stormy. Alright. Now, what condition are you in? 90. We're taking you home. Let's eat some food and then get rid of a bunch of shit really quickly. We honestly don't need the cassette. Well, okay. Well, there we go. We need the snooze. Don't need the tunas. put the PBS on here, and that goes there. Nice. What else goes? Get rid of the meatballs and the meats, and eat the tomatoes. Okie dokie. Do we have any? No, we don't. So we can put this here, put this here, and the M4 comes with us. All right, nice. Nice. Very good. Still gonna go look for special crates. We can do several things in the event we find one. We can deliberate with ourselves and determine whether or not... Oh, shit, ass. Hold on. Boom. There we go. It's another snooze. Nothing of value. Nothing of value. Yeah, we can determine which set of, or which good item we're going to give away. Give away to the wolves. That's an IFAC. Holy shit. Yes, it is. It sure is an IFAC. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Look what this thing cures. Hold on. We didn't get to see this in the last part. 50 health cures all of that. Brain bleeds, massive internal hemorrhaging, fucking burns, breaks, and scrapes. Oh my god. Yeah. Rock on. Hell yeah, Vostok, you rock. I guess we should really spend more time just combing over every tiny little fucking detail of these maps. Like, Vostok in particular. We tend to come here and just get fooled and then go back. But I think it would benefit us greatly to really take our time and go through every single place. And the reason being is the loot distribution is so random. I really feel like we could benefit from checking everything. Some boots on the ground. Okay. Take these 223 rounds. Take our matches as per usual. See, unfortunately, we've really worn the piss out of this AK-12 just by using it, and it's gone from roughly 100% down to 64%, and we're starting to get into that danger zone where rifles start to jam, and you know, malfunctions can get you dead. They can get you dead indeed. So it's going to be really advantageous and really imperative for us to keep to either keep a steady supply of the same rifle, or be competent switching rifles, or find a weapon repair kit, which there's only one way to do that as far as I know, and that is to be here checking those green crates. We found 2 so far. Patrol bag on the ground. Nothing else. I'm gonna take this melatonin. think we might rack out on the top floor of this apartment. Not on this, not in this stairwell, but then the next one over the last one. And then continue in the daytime. Ah, very good. Look at this. Found a little guy. Rock on. This is the, oh my god, it's the, 416. Holy shit. You know, honestly, I was starting to doubt we were going to find one of these. I was definitely starting to doubt. Let's, do this. Rock on. That's incredible. Alright, I'm gonna sleep right here actually. Alright. It is daybreak. Or it's just prior to daybreak. We really should skedaddle. I am going to transfer this over. Alright. We've got to skedaddle. We may spend the night. We could look up here. I don't even know what we're going to do if we find another crate. There's nothing I think I want to get rid of. Could eat some food. Yeah, I don't think I'm comfortable getting rid of anything. We'll hold on to this 416 because it's rare and I've never seen it before. And that'll be what we use our, most likely what we use our hypothetical weapon repair kit on if we find it. We do have an astronomical amount of 5.56 223 right now. It's actually next to 7.62 is our most common ammo as of now, but 5.56 is our second most common, surprisingly. So we're going to get down here. And get the hell out of here. It's like Central Park here. A little jungle in the middle of the concrete hell. Urban hell. So fun fact, I don't think sleeping resets the map, like sleeping, using melatonin or sleeping in a sleeping bag. So you can't so you can't reset Vostok itself. Which, if I could, I would never leave. I would never ever leave. So. We did time this perfectly, though. We're going to be hitting minefield right at perfect timing for daybreak. All right, fantastic. I'm going to take the long way, I think. Actually, damn, that's kind of hard. Kind of hard to see. Okay, it's getting a little easier the more the sun's coming out to see the mines on the ground. Now this low grass, this low rough grass is definitely tricky, and the bluish green hue mixed with the rain, it's just see, look at that. Definitely makes it harder than one might imagine. Minefield just sucks. Everything about it's awful. I understand it. It's got its place in the lore, and it makes sense because minefields are so incredibly common in conflict zones. But fuck me, dude. I hate it. Just gonna run. Just gonna run. Cautiously, but still gonna run nonetheless. Alright, gang, we have made it back to Outpost. And I think I'm gonna do kind of a running outro. I'm going to talk your head off until we get back, as per usual. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to John Vostok and his journey. Oh shit. Holy fucking shit. Okay. So we're in a bad spot. We're in like a really bad spot. This is fucking nuts. Oh my god, I can't fucking believe it. I don't think we're gonna make it. That's actually incredibly fucking frustrating. Well, we definitely, I mean, there they were. There's the sirens and Punisher and everything. So, yeah, it's definitely possible for him to spawn, but the odds of you stopping him are incredibly low, apparently. Oh, that sucks. God damn it. Well, John Vostok is feeling a bit defeated after that. The odds of us getting that goober to stop are... I didn't even realize that was part of the fucking experience with him was fingers crossed, shooting at the van, hoping he stops. That's, goddamn. All right, gang, listen up. We're gonna come back. We're gonna smoke that motherfucker. I can't run any faster, but we're gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take combat stims or something and catch up to that motherfucker. That's unbelievable, unbelievable indeed. And to come back, look at all this good stuff we got. Yeah, of course he'd be interested in coming to kill us after Vostok, like the bastard he is. But that is good to know that he can just spawn whenever. It is based solely on map percentages. So if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more content on the way as always. Something for everybody, no doubt. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, games you want me to play, videos you want me to make, please let me know down below in the comment section. The comment section is the best way to get a hold of me. I read every comment. If you want to play Road to Vostok for yourself and chase down the Punisher and have him pay you no mind, that link will also be in the description. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one.